Hello viewers, welcome to the Dateline Northeast, a roving report, a program that gives an overview of the developments in India's Northeast region. I'm your host Chandrakala and the highlights of today's program are: 3rd International Yoga Day celebrated all across Northeast region. Bid to make Northeast region a medical tourism hub. A journalist turned banana cultivator promotes eco-farming in Manipur. And Nagaland artisans work towards preserving traditional crafts. Well, with the whole nation celebrating Yoga Day with great enthusiasm and spirit, the Northeast region is too gripped in the fervor of yoga, marking a healthy lifestyle. Yoga enthusiasts from all across the region participated in large number.
The science of yoga imbibes the complete essence of the way of life. The whole world geared up to celebrate the International Yoga Day with utmost spirit, keeping in mind of good health and fitness. However, the fervor was seen in India's Northeast region, where fitness enthusiasts from all across joined hands to celebrate the 3rd International Yoga Day, spreading a message of healthy and well-being of everyone. Large numbers of yoga enthusiasts were seen performing various asanas and pranayamas, strengthening India's ancient tradition. In Assam's Guwahati city, Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal inaugurated the Yoga Centre at Janata Bhavan, commemorating the International Yoga Day. CM Sonowal, along with Acharya Balakrishna, performed yoga asanas and led thousands of yoga enthusiasts in Nalbari, Assam as well.
पर नॉर्थ ईस्ट में इससे योग का जो एक संदेश है, बहुत बड़ा संदेश गया है और इससे लोगों के जीवन में खुशहाली आएगी, समृद्धि आएगी, समरसता आएगी, भाईचारा आएगा और आपस में देश का और इस प्रांत का, इस पूरा नॉर्थ ईस्ट का विकास होगा.
Hundreds of people, regardless of caste, creed and religion, have participated in the 3rd International Yoga Day, which was observed in various parts of Jorhat district in Upper Assam. Most of the participants were students, NGOs, NCC cadets, youths, etc., who participated with high spirit.
It's very glad that in this part of the country also, people are welcoming this move by the government, because yoga, above everything, above every religion and all, it is accepted by people because of its great influence on health and mind.
In Arunachal Pradesh, children from various government and private schools were seen performing yoga with great enthusiasm and spirit held at IG Park in Itanagar. Despite heavy downpour, people turned out for the auspicious day. Chief Minister Pema Khandu, along with his Council of Ministers and Chief Secretary, also participated in the yoga and performed various asanas.
Despite rain, I think the participation was very huge. In fact, this wasn't very encouraging, but basically I think that yoga should be practiced by each and every sections of the society and every people.
Following on the footsteps of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's initiative to emphasize on yoga as an essential part of daily lives for good health, Chief Minister of Manipur N. Biren Singh, along with Union HRD Minister Prakash Javadekar, joined hands with all in the state of Manipur and performed yoga. People from all walks of life gathered in large number in Khuman Lampak Indoor Stadium in Imphal to perform yoga out of their busy schedule. Later, the ministers also flagged off the run for yoga to encourage people to participate yoga in the state.
This yoga is very nice, fitness so good, and feel better.
In the northeastern state of Sikkim, Minister of State for Home Affairs Kiren Rijiju attended the yoga session marking the celebration of International Yoga Day. In Tripura, the old and the young alike were seen performing various yoga asanas like slow neck stretches yoga asana, Tadasana yoga, mountain pose, Uttanasana, standing forward fold pose, Dhanurasana yoga bow pose, Surya Namaskar, Kapalbhati asana, etc. to name a few.
ये जीवन जीने की एक कला है, तो इससे बहुत ही फायदा है. इसीलिए आप देख रहे हैं कि पूरे विश्व में बहुत ही उमंग उत्साह से लोग योग कर रहे हैं। तो हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि उन्होंने इसको पूरे विश्व में प्रचार किया।
Moreover, in the state of Meghalaya, Nagaland and Mizoram, many health-conscious gathered at yoga venues to observe the same in a grandeur manner.
Being the gateway to Southeast Asian countries, India's northeast region with vast geographical landscape has got high potentials in becoming a healthcare tourism hub, and the given opportunity can boost the economic growth in the region and country as a whole. In this endeavour, the Northeast Healthcare Conference was held in Imphal. Take a look.
Northeast India has a vast geographical landscape and known for its gateway to Southeast Asia countries. The centre has laid a strong focus on the overall development of the region for better economic growth. Amongst the many potential sectors on bringing development, health sector in the Northeast region can play a major role and can be the most sought after medical tourism hub in the country and its neighbouring countries. In a bid to promote health sector in the region, a conference on health sector in Northeast region was graced by Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh in Imphal, organized by Confederation of Indian Industry in association with the Manipur state government. The conference was aimed not only to build a strong ecosystem for quality healthcare facility in the region, but also to invite potential investors in the region for greater development in the health sector. The conference was attended by CEOs and CMTs of leading healthcare providers of the country, as well as over 300 stakeholders from healthcare fraternity from across the corner of the country.
Even if the person is poor or rich, no, whenever we are feeling sick, whenever we are having some problem, we have to go to doctors and we have to go for investigations and we have to treat accordingly. It may be medical treatment or surgical treatment. We need money. But because of the poverty, because of the poor, people cannot reach. No, this is all about we have to discuss and how to improve and how we can give these all facilities to the poorest people, and what are the activities, what are the initiatives taken up by the government of India as well as government of Manipur, what are the different policies and what are the factors, what are the issues, and how can we reform it.
Investments in diagnostics, biomedical sciences, and producing more healthcare professionals can help young girls and boys of the region in biomedical courses like nurses, physiotherapy, and other highly skilled professions. During the conference, there were discussions on various sessions like health education, affordable and accessible healthcare system to all. It showed a keen interest by the stakeholders on healthcare services to the people of Manipur and the region as a whole.
The government of India and the Manipur government must improve the aviation, since the road transport, surface transport is difficult to bridge, although there is an effort by central government to connect India through Manipur to Myanmar and Thailand, but immediately for mobility of people from India and Northeast in particular, we must improve the aviation sector.
Addressing the conference, N. Biren Singh said to enhance medical tourism in the state government has already approached the Union External Affairs Minister to introduce visa on arrival facilities for foreign nationals, particularly citizens of Myanmar. Apart from introducing a health insurance scheme in the state to provide financial assistance to those who cannot afford medical treatment, the Chief Minister also disclosed the pipeline project of mobile healthcare facilities in the state.
The insurance amount has to be bear by the state government, so we need a lot. So we are having a little bit shortage of in the revenue, but even though just I am trying to have a similar insurance scheme, so that we can help the poorest of the poor.
Improving on-air connectivity, infrastructure, equipment and manpower in the state as well as the region will help boost the economic growth, job opportunities and bring prosperity to the region. Moreover, the new development in healthcare facilities will bring in better equipments at an affordable price.
India's northeast region is known for its ethnicity, diverse culture, and the flavors and dishes are as unique as their colorful lifestyle. Every states of the region have their own delectable cuisine that makes them stand out to the rest of the world. Today we bring to you the mouth-watering delicacies of the state of Mizoram, prepared in a homely environment that has gradually become a hit among food lovers in the national capital. Have a look.
Besides having spectacular tourist destinations and an abundance of natural resources, India's northeast region offers a wide range of interesting cuisines. Prepared with local herbs and spices, northeastern food has its own special flavors. Zolbuk restaurant in Indian capital is offering authentic miso food and has become a major hit among food lovers. The zesty flavors and fragrances of the unique herbs and other ingredients like bamboo shoots, usage of local vegetables has been attracting gastronomes to the Zolbuk. The restaurant has also become popular among Mizo people living in New Delhi.
We have been running this restaurant for like almost 3 years. We have started opening this restaurant on November 2014. By this November, it will be completing 3 years. Response is quite good until 1 year of opening. Like first time you open, people don't know. Like it takes time to make people realize where the food is, like where the restaurant is. We opened this restaurant because of for Northeast people, it's very hard to find good food here. Like we cannot eat masala. Like we find very difficult to eat all this samosa and all those things. And that's the main reason why I opened this restaurant also.
Among the dishes, the lapheto or Burmese salad, which is prepared using green herbs, nuts, vegetables, is the most popular among the visitors. People are also savoring rotabai, a stew dish part of a traditional miso meal at the restaurant. Another lip-smacking dish, the sasubai, prepared using locally grown herbs, chilies, ginger, garlic and banana chunk, is a hit among food lovers.
And right now I'm preparing a rotoibe.
Okay.
And
what are the things you have used in toilet?
yeah, I'm using cabbage, but instead of cabbage, you can use long beans leaf. That is more better, but it's difficult to find here in that one. So I'm using that cabbage, and I'm putting that green. It's very popular in Mizo, and we eat with some rice.
Okay.
The most talked about dish is the sanpyo, which is very popular miso snack usually sold in the streets and served at home. Prepared with rice porridge, it is served with fresh coriander paste, spring onions, crushed black pepper, zesty fish sauce and finely powdered rice.
This restaurant is so nice. We're living far away from our hometown and this is the place where we can feel at home. This rice porridge, we call it sanpyo, and we also had lots of our traditional food like bamboo shoot and taro leaves and all. So I used to have different kinds. It depends on.
Miso thali, including both veg and non-veg platter, are also famous among food lovers. Moreover, the sticky local rice bread served with tea or coffee determines the ethnic way of lifestyle of the Mizo people. Northeast delectable cuisines have already carved out a niche for themselves with its contrasting tastes and have become popular among people from all across the globe.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh recently launched RedMe app through which people would inform about the status of action taken on their grievances recorded at Chief Minister's Secretariat. After downloading the app, people would receive SMS on their registered mobile number informing them about the progress of their complaints registered at the Secretariat. So far, the Chief Minister has received 115 complaints during the last two People's Day meeting from the representatives, and 15 cases had been solved and 25 cases closed, while necessary official communications are underway for the remaining 65 cases. Union Health Minister Chakat Prakash Nada flagged off mobile medical units or mini hospitals on the move to provide healthcare facilities to tea garden workers in Assam. Launching the mobile medical units, Nada termed that this is a historic initiative of the government which will make healthcare accessible to the tea community of the state. These tea garden mobile medical units have been made operational to total 320 tea gardens where healthcare facilities have been found inadequate. These units will be operated under the PPP mode with the Assam government as the supervising and monitoring authority. Recently, Lok Sabha Speaker Sumitra Mahajan inaugurated the 16th North-East Region Commonwealth Parliamentary Association Conference, which was held in Manipur Legislative Assembly premises in Imphal City. The preceding officers and members of the legislatures of northeastern states were participating in the conference. The conference was deliberated on 3 significant themes such as Northeast and Low-East policy, special plan for development of railways, airways, surface road and inland waterways, connectivity for speedy economic development of Northeast region. Discussion on the setting up of a chapter of Speaker's Research Initiative in the region for capacity building of the legislatures of the region and generating research for the legislatures were part of the conference. Apollo Hospitals Group, the pioneer of the healthcare in India, recently launched their first fully integrated multi-speciality hospital in Guwahati during its 19th Foundation Day celebration. The hospital was inaugurated by Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Government of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, in presence of cabinet ministers, officials of the state, and Sangeeta Reddy, Joint Managing Director, Apollo Hospitals Enterprise Limited, and amongst others. Apollo Group of Hospitals, the premier private healthcare provider in Asia, has invested into an existing international hospital in Guwahati and has upgraded it into an ultra-modern state-of-the-art facility to cater to the needs of the people of Assam and the Northeast region. To cater to young talents in sports and to create platform for the youngsters of the northeastern region, especially in Arunachal Pradesh, Indian Sports Sangh have launched a unit in Arunachal Pradesh recently. During the event, altogether 21 meritorious sports persons of the state were felicitated with a cash prize, a citation and a memento. Addressing at the event, Parliamentary Secretary Disam Bongte, who launched the state unit, said that sports have no barrier of caste, creed, religion, but is a carrier which gives name and fame for state and the nation. Indian Sports Sangh President Sunil Gupta informed that the organization, which was formed 8 years back, is trying its best for promotion of traditional games and sports in the country. A commander of Kangleba Communist Party, Lamphel, Soraisam Mothuchandra Singh, surrendered before Chief Minister of Manipur N. Biren Singh at the Secretariat recently. Soraisam, who hails from Thameipang in Imphal West District, surrendered with 2 9mm pistols and 2 magazines having 9 rounds of live ammunition. Welcoming the surrender, Biren Singh said the government would provide skill development programs to the surrendered militants that would enable them to find sustainable means of livelihood.
Well, people in India's northeast region are mostly dependent on various kinds of cultivation as the region is revered with agroclimatic condition. Taking an advantage of the region endowed with vast natural resources, Soibam Maniton Singh, a journalist by profession, has set a benchmark by turning into his passion as a full-time banana cultivator in Manipur.
Northeast India is rich in composed fertile soils as the region is mostly covered by virgin forests with blessed resources. Following the passion and setting an example, Soibam Maniton Singh of Arapti Lilong Mapal has come a long way since he ventured first into farming in the year 2009. A journalist by profession, Soibam started banana farming through inspiration after learning the success stories from the banana farmers during one of his stings on search of stories. Seeing his excitement and willing to do something different during the distribution of banana seeds and sapling to the beneficiaries under the Technology Mission of Horticulture Department in Jingmerong, Imphal way back in 2009, the mission director handed him over 500 banana saplings of grain nin variety. Since then, there's no turning back for Soibam, and he goes on winning awards and appreciation from various organizations. Recognizing his effort in promoting banana production in the region, he was also conferred with a prestigious Late Korai High Tech Banana Award 2013 in 2015.
Madu 2010 the Madu Gilafo to Yampazana market to Putoki by that. Matamdi Yamchana give a new one Sako Bogi Mela Magui, like Gem on the Pantoki. Gem on the Pantok, the new Mela, like Lafoi to Fazana Puto, you won't give by that. Matam Dagi can also income Jam Lucky Haitare.
Participating in the international conference and receiving the award has motivated Swaipam more, and by the initial success, he expanded his area of plantation by planting another 1,000 plants of grain neem variety. With the banana plants bearing fruits, Swaipam could earn more than Rs 1,000 per banana bunch, and altogether he could fetch a lucrative income of about Rs 80,000 in the initial year.
Phoi thabigi wakhalonji masi yamna aikoina se thabak subada yamna wagi da bhaitare. Once thani tharkan mai pifam to drip irrigation ising thatbiba piba adegi thabak si yamna pang labor work sam tawde bhaitare. Labor work sam tawde ba magi thar matung da sem sabak no toroga honor matung da magi yamna grocery lakanda khone madu khoi jengjang birakanda magi no je post income ji lakung am bhaitare.
However, Swaipam's journey as an entrepreneur into banana cultivation is not always rosy, as he faced big loss in his business when the big flood in 2011 damaged his banana cultivation. Swaipam opines that cultivators need not worry for markets, as banana is a vital nutritive fruit item and is widely used in the state as an important item during religious rituals and ceremonies like Lai Haurapa, marriage ceremony, Ningal Chagoba festival, and so on.
Over the years, various schemes has been launched to give a major boost to the local artisans as well as the small-scale industries. Recently, the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Industry made a visit to the Indian Institute of Entrepreneurship to review the implementation of scheme of Fund for Regeneration of Traditional Industries clusters in Assam and in the Northeast region as a whole. A report.
Entrepreneurship plays a crucial role in the economic and industrial development of the Northeast region. More and more youths are taking up various entrepreneurial activities. The Indian Institute of Entrepreneurship, IIE in Guwahati, over the years is playing a major role in facilitating the growth of entrepreneurs of the Northeast region in various activities. IIE emphasized more on development of skill of the rural artisans of the region, especially of the state of Assam, as they largely contribute to the rising growth of the handloom sector. In recent years, various schemes have been launched under the initiative of the Government of India, and one such is the scheme of Fund for Regeneration of Traditional Industries, SFURTI, that reinforces the development of traditional industries such as the handloom and handicraft industry in the Northeast. Recently, the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Industry made a visit to the Indian Institute of Entrepreneurship in Guwahati to review the implementation of SFURTI clusters in Assam and in the Northeast region as a whole.
मैं मानता हूं कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट का यदि विकास हो सकता है तो पहला काम और पहली चीज ये है कि यहाँ के जो दस्तकार हैं उनकी ताकत और उनकी शक्ति को बढ़ाया जाए। सबसे बड़ी बात है कि इनको सबसे बड़ी जरूरत है बाजार की। एक तरह से पूरा जो नॉर्थ ईस्ट है उसमें सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि जो आधी आबादी है वो बाकी देश के इलाके में तो इग्नोर हो जाती है, लेकिन यहाँ का इलाके में आधी आबादी जो है वो श्रम में, मेहनत में और हाथ के दस्तकारी में लगी हुई है। तो यहाँ एक तरह से पूरी लगभग पूरी आबादी जो है वो सदियों से जो हमारी बड़ी विरासत है उसको बचा के रखा है और इसे विस्तार करने की जरूरत है।
Many turned out, especially the startup entrepreneurs who wanted to be a part of the review session as they got an opportunity to interact with clients and expand their business in the long run.
We got to meet many clients and we got to know about many schemes that the government is offering us. And although when I initially started my this production, I took the PMEGP loan in the year 2015.
Ministry of MSME has launched a scheme in the year 2005 with a view to promote cluster development in the entire country and Northeast being the most important region. The committee also encouraged the hard work and efforts put in by the artisans to produce wide variety of traditional products.
We're very happy and proud, and we would wish you to excel more and hope that the government will fund you more and more people will get employment and more people overseas will see what wonderful handicrafts we have.
On a similar note, the committee also visited Shillong to review the implementation of the scheme.
Well, viewers, India's northeast region is known for its rich traditions and culture. The richness of its heritage is equally highlighted in its indigenous handicrafts and handlooms. Today, we take you to landlocked state of Nagaland, where people are working together to preserve their rich artifacts and handicrafts.
Northeast region is known for its rich tradition and culture. The handicrafts and artifacts of the region are popular not only among people from other parts of the country but around the globe. Nagaland state in the northeastern part of India is setting an example by preserving and reviving their exotic handicrafts and handloom. Artisans made the beautiful pieces and priceless items out of woods, branches, stumps and roots which are about to rot in the jungles. MS Nagi Handicrafts and Furniture in Dimapur city is one such spot for various handicraft products like mithun heads, figures of birds and animals, dows, spears and other decorative items.
Present, manu ke digule la present khan ki khan pura ke. Itu khan hai to suno de kisi thaya. Aru itu pore bahar manu ho le army officer khan para to saman to tahan office de came de inga aru tahan bahar de tahan niche para to kini ne lo jai. Inega de hai india to army officer khan para hai saman to kisi loi thake.
Gigantic wooden monuments, different sizes of gongs, ivory tusks, muzzle-loading rifle and chair and bed carved from a single wood piece are some of the most sought-after handicraft products by the customers from within and outside the state.
My husband is working here, so we came for 1 week vacation. As I was passing, I saw this shop and we liked it so much. As we encourage handicraft work and promote the artisans and my husband is an avid bird watcher and he studies about birds. So as a token of remembrance from Nagaland, we are taking the great Indian
Likewise, Alampongan and his wife Imlila has also been into handicraft business for almost 2 decades. The couple is also training youth on making indigenous handicrafts.
Istisu ponato lakri khatta lampa sok making nani. Aro pichite itu hogona ke pona kuri ke na baba jojen do noksa do rakhi daise. Alak kram pi ponai, alak mano pi ponai, khatta lampa ponai, au pi sima pe lotha pe jakasang pe angkam ni so ponai thati. No, edo mano khando kisam do loi thati.
Such invaluable artifacts characterize the rich cultural heritage and its identification of the Naga community and the age-old tradition enshrined by the ancestors. The artisans, by safeguarding and preserving the crafts, is now looking forward to produce the handicrafts in bulks by means of machines in the days to come.
Well, viewers, with that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Chandrakala signing off. Goodbye and take care.